Hello everyone, this is ScabCat242 and here's my review on the Neca Predator Machiko figure. So this was a character I heard that Neca was going to make based on the Predator comic books line, which I remember was published by Dark Horse a long time ago, and I finally got a hold of this figure. And while I think the design was pretty good, I think some things could have been slightly better. But for the most part, I think Neca did a pretty okay job on this figure, despite some issues I have with this figure. So let's take a look at her in detail. So, paint job and sculpt, I got to say, was pretty good. Armor, just a really good mix of wash and dry brushing going on in the armor. In the back, take a look at her hair. There's her backpack. Did a pretty good job on the mesh, even though some parts didn't come as good as others, but I think they did a pretty good job. So she doesn't come with much, so she has this this rifle, which she has, and she actually has another alternate hand which can be removed, and her helmet, which is removable, so it just comes off. And actually, let's take a look. There's some pretty nice detailing in that. I was really surprised they went all the way into painting that. So let's take a look at her unmasked. So the face sculpt is okay. I think it could have been a little bit better. For some reason, mine had, I feel like the eyes were a little bit cross-sided, but it's not the end of the world. The hair, I noticed, kind of gets in the way a little bit, so she's not going to be able to turn all the way, and I doubt her head's going to move up and down because of that. So articulation, I was really surprised. She has a good range of movement. So there are ball joints in the shoulders, and actually the shoulder pads are not going to get in the way. There is a bicep swivel, which is nice. Double joints in the arms, which is a really nice surprise, something we still don't get in Marvel Legends. We have a wrist articulation, and there actually is a hinge. There is waist articulation and kind of an ab crunch, and actually there is another bit of articulation in the waist right there, which seems to be a wide joint in the legs, which also acts as I want to say as a ball joint, but it's also kind of a T joint, but it works. But then when you move one leg, the other one moves with it, so that's kind of an issue. But she can do the splits, which is nice, but there's kind of a leg swivel in there, but I don't really feel I'll need it. Double joints in the knees, it's always a plus. There's a good ankle pivot, and there's a toe hinge, which I found was really unnecessary. They could have done without that. And one thing I'd point out too, the claws on her gauntlets, mine came out a little bent, and actually one of them's kind of on the verge of breaking, but that's what it is with that. She's got this neat little mount cannon on her backpack. You just can move this around, but it's very delicate, so I don't want to move it too much, so if you're breaking. And then also the backpack is on there permanently. I wish this could have been removable, but it does get a little bit of the way of posability, especially with her hair as it is. But that's about the only few issues I have with this figure. Kind of wish she would have looked a little more comic accurate, but I think it's a pretty good figure. If you're a fan of the Predator comic book series by Dark Horse, I recommend picking up this figure. So that is my review on Machiko.